Okay, so to piggyback off of that, okay, let me just look
Yeah,
at my
what's the
phone
next
because
question?
I don't remember the question. I thought that I was going to, but then when time came, I was like, what is it?
It's like
So,
off the dome. But
yeah.
actually, off the phone. So.
Exactly. Okay, so, like, when did you, like, okay, so you kind of talked about, like, what you thought about me when we first met.
Yeah.
And, so when did you know that we're not married, but we're going to get married? We're practically pre-engaged.
The pre.
So my question to you is, when did you know that you wanted me to be your wife?
Well, should I talk about the dream? I ended up having this dream about her, and it was just like an overwhelming dream of like love that I had for you, and it was
Love galore.
love galore. Yes, that's exactly what it was. God. But it really was.
Love.
Sing that. But no, it really did. It boiled down to a dream that I ended up having, and like my whole life, I hadn't really like paid a whole lot of attention to dreams because they weren't very clear. You know, you would remember like small details about it. But I ended up having this dream, and it was so vivid, and it was so like full of like emotion and passion, and just I don't know, like you would have about a family member or someone that you care deeply about, and that's really what it was. Like, okay,
Awesome.
yeah,
Okay, we have one more for you. And I mean, I think that it's really cool to get different perspectives, like my perspective of it versus his perspective of it.
yeah,
And so the last question that we have is like how our love kind of like blossomed and bloomed. And I know that his perspective is going to be completely different from mine because we talked about it before. But when I first met him, I was like, this is a cool guy, you know, but I wasn't like in any way, oh, you know, I should get to know him on a deeper level, or like romantic involvement was like the last thing on my mind. I was just like, this is a cool guy, and you know, I feel comfortable being in a room with him, and it wasn't weird or awkward. Our connection was very natural, which was very surprising to me, being an introvert and not really knowing what to expect in a completely different kind of environment, you know, because like I said, it was something that I had never done before. And you really did a great job at making me feel comfortable. And I remember that. I was like, I feel so safe. Like, even in this group with this guy, because he was trying to like, he was like, hey, make sure you let me know what kind of songs you like to sing. If you're writing material, let me in on it. If you want to get together and practice, you know, that's fine. And I guess it took a while for that to like develop into something to where I actually started liking him. And I do remember like when I knew that I liked him. It was the first gig we had, which was I think August 5th. It was 2 days after my brother's birthday. I remember that, August 5th of 2011. I was like, I think I like this guy. And then my sister Crystal, she always be picking up on stuff. She was like, you like him? I was like, yes. I didn't want to tell her. I didn't want to tell anybody because I didn't really know what to do about those feelings. So anyway, I'll let you kind of tell
yeah.
how our love blossomed.
How our love blossomed. I think more than anything, it was really based on friendship and just encouragement. That was one thing that I really like recall the most, was just like how refreshing it was to be around you. And I would get like kind of emotional just like talking about how you came into my life at just the right time. And yeah, like from there, like the friendship, you know, got a little bit stronger, and I started having some feelings, and I was like, I don't really know what to, you know, I was like, would she really go for a guy like me, you know, sort of thing. And I don't know, like from there, it kind of built up, and just to be honest, I got to a point where it bothered me, like when you talk to other guys. They're like, why is this bothering me so bad? And you know, I'll be like, you know, at a gig or something like that, and I'll be like, all right, guys, time to reel it in. You know, let's get to playing. Hey, come on back. Come on. Oh, she's still talking to him. Okay, all right, okay, I'm okay. And so, you know, I ended up having the dream after that, and so at that point, I knew I had to, you know, take a step out and be like, all right, let me put myself out there. And I told you how I felt.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
He told me everything.
Yeah.
Like, it was October 1st, 2012.
Yes.
And I was like, he told me that he loved me and that he had feelings for me.
I swung for the fences on
You
that
see
one.
the face that I'm making right now? That's literally what I was looking like. I was like, whoa. It came out of nowhere. For me, I think that he had been like talking to people about it and all kind of stuff. But for me, I was like, whoa. I did not. It wasn't like oh, you know, I'm gonna fall into this guy's arms and we're just gonna like live happily ever after.
Nope.
No, I was like, I need time to process this. And then I did what I always do. I told my daddy.